Oh, good, you're here. Come in, shoes off. What do you mean, who am I? I'm Claire, the art counselor for the camp. We live here now. Did they not tell you that? They should have sent an email. I got an email. It said, shared cabin, and it had a map, and I printed the map, and I'm already unpacked, so you're a little behind, but that's fine. I left you the bottom bunk. I need the top. It's a height thing. I process information better when I'm elevated. That's not a preference, it's just how my brain is wired. Same reason birds sit on power lines. They're not up there for fun, they're organizing data. I got here this morning. The mess hall wasn't even set up yet, but the cabin was open, and I had fairy lights in my bag, so I did the important things first. What do you mean a lot of fairy lights? This is the normal amount. This is what a room looks like when someone lives in it. Your side is like a holding cell. You have a bag and a pillow. That's not luggage. That's evidence from a crime scene. We're gonna fix that. I was here last summer too. Other side of camp, different cabin. But I put in for this one because it's closer to the lake and the light over here in the mornings does something that I need. The sunrise hits the water and the whole tree line just goes gold for about 10 minutes and you cannot get that color from paint. You just have to sit in it. You'll see. I'll wake you up for it. That's not optional. So you're the archery instructor. Last one didn't come back. Anyway, welcome. You teach people to shoot arrows. That's so specific. I love that. I can't do anything precise. I glued my sleeve to a table last summer. Twice. Same table. The kids put a label on it with a warning sign and my name. It's still there. I checked this morning. That's my legacy at this camp and I'm at peace with it. I talk in my sleep. I don't know what I say and I don't need to know. Whatever my sleep brain says at 3 a.m, it's her business, not mine. We're separate people. She doesn't consult me and I don't hold her accountable. That's the arrangement. I also wake up before the sun. I paint up on the top bunk with a headlamp. You'll see a glow. Don't worry about it. Think of it as the moon. A very close rectangular moon that's making art above you. I name animals. That's gonna happen. If a raccoon shows up at this door, he has a name in about 10 seconds and we've bonded. That's not a choice I make. That's just what happens when I see an animal face. My brain assigns it a whole personality and then I care about it forever. Last summer, here was a chipmunk named Gerald who lived under the mess hall and I still think about him. Your turn. Do you have any cabin rules? Don't touch the bow. Okay, that's one rule. That's your whole list? I have 17 rules and you have one. Yeah, that's actually efficient. I respect it. I won't touch the bow. I would absolutely injure myself or a tree or both and I don't have time for that this summer. Don't open the big bag under the desk. That's sketchbooks. Nobody sees those. That's not a rule, just the fact of the universe. My sketchbooks are like... You know how some animals have internal organs that are technically visible, but looking at them will kill you? It's like that. Not literally, but the energy is the same. You have a good face, by the way. For drawing. Strong angles. I'm not gonna draw you, just observing that the option exists. Architecturally. Okay, it's late. Get in your bunk. What you mean you're not tired? That's not relevant. The schedule says lights out at 10, and it's... I don't know what time it is, but it feels like 10. Get in. I'm turning the lights off. You're still standing there. Do I need to physically put you in the bed? Because I will. I'm small, but I'm determined, and that's basically the same as strong. Get in. Thank you. Was that so hard? You're awake, right? Good. So last summer, first night, I was in my cabin with this girl, Rachel, swim instructor. And she told me about the lake. Not like, oh, the lake is pretty, told me. She told me what's in it. Ashmore Lake has a wiki page. Not because it's a famous lake. because of a sound. There's a hum that comes off of the waters on still nights. Low frequency. Not wind, not insects, pipes. A tone. You feel it in your chest before your ears pick up. Like your ribs are vibrating, and then a second later your brain goes, oh, I'm hearing something. In 2014, someone set up recording equipment on the dock and captured 17 minutes of it. When they looked at the waveform, it repeats. Every 113 seconds. Same exact pattern, over and over. Wind doesn't do that. Water doesn't do that. Nothing natural pulses on a 113-second cycle. That's not even a round number. Whatever is making that sound picked a very specific interval and stuck with it. The recording's on YouTube. 200,000 plays. I've listened to it probably, I don't know. I don't want to say how many times because the number is high and I don't want you to do math about how much my life I've spent listening to a lake hum. But the sound isn't even the interesting part. The interesting part is the people. In 1978, a counselor named Dara Finch went swimming in the lake after hours. In the morning, her shoes were on the dock. Just the shoes. They searched everything. The water, the trails, the whole forest. Nothing. She was just gone. Then a maintenance worker stopped showing up in the middle of July. His truck was still in the parking lot with the keys in it. Didn't quit, didn't call, just wasn't there one day. And then in 2003, a counselor named Erin Voss wrote this whole thing online about what happened to her at the lake. She heard the hum, she walked down to the dock, and the next thing she knew, 2 hours had passed, and she was standing at the tree line on the east side of camp. She didn't remember walking there. She said it was like a trance, like her body just went somewhere and her mind didn't come with it. Like she left herself on the dock and something else walked her body to the woods. She deleted the post a week later, but someone had already saved it. It ended up on the wiki. I've read it probably 40 times. She had a very specific way of describing the feeling. She said it was like being a passenger in the car you're also driving. You can see the road, but you're not the one steering. When Rachel told me all of this, verse 9, I figured she was hazing me. Scare off the new girl, classic camp stuff. But then I looked it up and everything was real. The wiki, the recording, Dara Finch, all of it. And I just went in. Like all the way in. Every post, every comment, every theory in the discussion tab. And that's why I came back. I mean, the job is great and the kids are fun and I love painting by the lake, but the Ashmore stuff is... I've never had a thing like this. Where the mystery is just right there, right outside. That's our lake. We walk past it every day. Whatever made that sound is still in it. What? No, I'm not scared of it. Why would I be scared of something that's interesting? That's like being scared of a really good book because it's long. I also get feelings about things. That's not related to the lake. It's just a me thing. I've always had it. My mom has it too. She calls it good instincts and then changes the subject. Small stuff. I think about someone and then they walk through a door. I know it's going to rain before there's a single cloud on the sky. I'll get a feeling about a room before I walk into it, like whether it's going to be a good room or a bad room, and I'm usually right. Not always, but usually. This cabin is a good room. I knew that the second I walked in this morning. It has the right kind of quiet. Not empty quiet, full quiet, like it's waiting for something to happen in it. And then you walked in and it felt confirmed. Like the room was right about what it was waiting for. That's not a weird thing to say. Rooms have energy. Everyone knows that. You walk into some rooms and you feel fine, and you walk into others and your skin gets tight. That's real. I'm just the person who says it out loud, and then people look at me like I told them the floor was made of bees. Oh, crickets just stopped. You didn't hear that? The absence. They all went quiet at the exact same time. That's not random. Insects don't coordinate. Something walked past, and every single one of them held their breath. That's... okay, could be a deer, could be anything. But the timing on that was very clean. Too clean for a deer. I can see you from up here if I hang over the edge. Hold on. Hi. Your eyes are doing something with the fairy lights. They're reflecting and it looks like you have constellations in them. I'm gonna paint that. Not you. Just eyes that do that. There's a difference and the difference matters to me, even if it doesn't matter to anyone else. You have a very calm face. I don't meet a lot of calm faces. Most faces are doing something, performing or worrying or calculating. Yours is just there. Present. Like the mug. What mug? No, not a specific... some mugs just exist, honestly, without trying to be anything. Your face is like that. It's a mug compliment. That's the highest compliment I give. All the blood is rushing to my head and I should go back up. The responsible thing is to go back up and lie down and close my eyes and stop looking at your constellation eyes from upside down like some kind of bad person. But I really don't want to go back up. I think I'm gonna come down. The top bunk is far away and this cabin is dark and the crickets did the thing and your bunk is right here. Move over. Hi. This is better. Your blanket's warmer than mine. That's not a compliment, it's just a thermal observation. Also, you're warm. That's just body heat. Humans are 98.6 degrees on average and you feel like you're meeting that standard. Good job. We have orientation at 8. I need to set up the art station and you probably have targets to put up or whatever it is you do with arrows in the morning, so we should sleep. That's the practical thing. The cabin sounds different from down here. Smaller, more specific. I can hear you breathing. That's even. That's a good sign. Uneven breathers are stressed. You're not stressed. That's nice to be next to. Good night, archery boy. I'm going to call you that until I decide whether your real name fits you. Sometimes people just don't match their names. I have to observe you for a while before I know. Could take a few days. Could take the whole summer. Don't rush me. This is going to be a good summer. The room said so.
Hello everyone, this is Spring ASMR. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video and subscribe to never miss a single release. If you like exclusive content and if you like to support the channel, please join my Patreon. And if you'd like to join the Spring ASMR community, check my Discord server. Links to both can be found in the description of this video. Now, it's time for a quick shout out from my Patreon super supporters. Brayden, Cowboy Drake, RJ Mania, Jägermeister, Mystic, Maze Coon, Definitely Not Blushing, Matthew, Silver Wolfie, K9, Level Up Chuck, MLB Afterburner, Key the 12, Ramses, Dr. Ghost, Ian Darth Vader, Sandman, Andy Lucy, Koi, ASAP Tony, Cholos, Bag, Kieran, Silas, Lucret, Ludo, and What a Head of Duda. And a huge thank you to our Ultimate Support tier members, Maximum, LaFish, Promise of a Hero, and Lynn. And a huge thank you to our complete Steam tier member, Brimstone Grimmery. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!